Umar Hussain, a former security guard at Morrison's, and Aqsa Mahmood, a privately educated Glasgow schoolgirl, were put on the United Nations sanctions list. They were amongst 4 Britons in Syria who have had their bank accounts frozen and travel bans imposed. But we have learned that 2 of them are still able to use the Tumblr blogging site to communicate with those outside Syria. They document their lives inside the so-called Islamic State, urge others to travel to Syria, but most troubling of all, they incite murder. On Umar Hussain's blog, he urges,
"If you cannot come to Sham, kill a kafar where you are, whether it's a politician, a journalist who writes bad about the Mujahideen, those who have worked in the army, the police officers, or anyone else who has links or ties to the government."
Hussain goes on to offer advice on preparations for travelling to Syria to join ISIS.
Save up on extra cash, learn first aid, learn Arabic. Your local Waterstones bookstore will have some good books written for military use.
It also offers contacts for those wishing to travel to Syria.
I'm a white British female, 28. I'm interested in joining you, inshallah. Who should I contact about this?
Please contact Abu Isa on the following SureSpot account, and he will be happy to assist where required.
Tumblr allows users to ask questions directly to bloggers, allowing them to interact with those at risk of radicalisation. In effect, it offers aspiring ISIS recruits a way of communicating with those that have already taken the journey to join ISIS. We believe this blog is operated by a number of Western women, one of which we have been told is Aqsa Mahmood.
I really need some help. I'm about to make hijrah, but I don't know where to go from Istanbul. How do I travel to the border and how shall I cross it without getting arrested?
Hussain also offers his advice.
Brother, do you have any advice on how to get there and how to talk to your parents about it?
It is advisable not to tell one's parents.
A leading former prosecutor says that the blogs should be shut down.
You know, I spent a career tackling grooming, for example, for sex. Grooming for ideology is the same. It's the manipulation of the most vulnerable in our society, distancing them from their families and their friends and then taking them, and presents an image of ISIS and ISIL, which is a holy war, and if you're not part of that holy war, you can do it here. And that is seriously dangerous, and from our perspective, from everybody's perspective, we should be doing everything we can to close them down.
The posts also offer a unique glimpse into life under the caliphate and the concerns of ISIS members and would-be recruits. From the practical,
"Hello, is there toilet paper available in Syria?"
to the touching,
"Hi, I will be making hijrah very soon, but I'm concerned that no one will want to marry me as I'm not young and attractive, and I also don't know how to cook."
Tumblr told Channel 4 News.
Tumblr's policies prohibit posting of content that violates our terms of service and community guidelines. Tumblr reviews content which is flagged as a potential violation on a case-by-case basis. If law enforcement authorities choose to investigate particular blogs, Tumblr cooperates with them in accordance with the policies within our law enforcement guidelines.
We found other blogs that offer similar advice. The challenge is, will removing such content from the internet stop young Brits falling prey to the so-called Islamic State?
Well, we've been trying to contact Tumblr for a response, and shortly before we came on air, they told us that they have closed the account of Omar Hussain, who you saw in that report.